also being outsourced to India. We have not seen it because it does not reflect in a product which is being held in your hand, because you see Apple, you see Facebook, you see something, you say, oh, this was done by the Americans. Yes, they have done it. But behind, on the back end of it, there's been a huge amount of innovation that has happened from India to that. And it's a very natural progression that we as a country, which is what I call in a startup phase, will climb up the value chain and eventually innovate in our product as well. Now the question for you guys. Someone has to answer that.
Who would like to take the question?
Okay, I can take both the question as well as the comment. I think the manufacturing percentage in the economy has to go up. I think that's very clear. But the kind of manufacturing will be very different than the kind of manufacturing which we all have a vision of, which is large factories and all that stuff. I think technology-intensive manufacturing is what will go, but clearly that percentage of the economy from a long-term sustainable basis, in my mind, is definitely the direction in which things will happen in India. Coming back to the second point about we've done a lot of innovation, but we don't get enough credit for it. Is that the point you're trying to make, or? Sure. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah. So by the way, in fact, while you're absolutely right that a lot of innovation has happened, but the innovation is in services as well. I mean, just to get that thing going well and scalable is very difficult. But at the end of the day, as you rightly said in your own words, is that, where is this iPhone developed? Where is Apple? Where is Cisco? Whatever, right? I think there is a tremendous value of branding and marketing when associated with the innovation really gives you the full power of all the innovation. So without that aspect, if the branding, marketing, the ownership of the IPR is outsourced, I think only are still doing a higher value add of the outsourcing business. So I really think that we probably need to have a mission as a product nation in ICT, which we have been shy of saying because we have done so well in services. Services is fantastic. I think we need to continue on that and really take advantage of that as well.
I'll add a little something to that, which is that it's absolutely undoubted that there are plenty of Indian hands that have gone into every device there is, an iPhone, there are Indians that have worked on it. I think the gap here is one of branding. And if you go to New York, for example, there's one thing that has made in India written all over it. And it's all over the city. And it just happens to be that it's a manhole cover. Pretty much every manhole cover in New York has a Made in India written on it. So there we got our branding. I don't think we've gone sufficiently far enough in being able to brand all the other products that we are capable of doing and have done.
Dr. Arup would like to respond to that. Can we have the mic? Can you give the mic to Dr. Arup?
I think on both the issues, I would like to just say that as far as making it in India is concerned, yes, we are really falling short. 55% we are still in the service sector. And the Prime Minister has been given a call for making it India. I think all of you here, those of you who would really like to do something in that respect, I hope Bitosa Global can give you a platform in terms of marketing and otherwise for any product that a BITN can make. In good old times, we used to have what is called SIDO. I don't know whether the Vice Chancellor would confirm whether it's still there. And small things we used to be made there. But unfortunately, I think we could not market it as it was said. But innovation need not lead to product marketing. Yes, one part we've already proved when the Prime Minister said that we've gone to the Mars at 7 rupees a kilometer. So that is something that we did ourselves. Now whether that will become a brand which will go as made in India all over India is something to be seen. But even small products, somewhere we have lost the touch. When you go to Diwali to buy a Lakshmi, you find it made in China written at the back. Now that really sends shivers down us as to what's happening. So I think this is one of the platforms, this idea has been thrown open. You people retrospect yourselves as to what we can do in terms of making in India and manufacturing in India. and come back to Bitosa, the platform, which is global, to float around and see if anybody can support that, or the organization as such can support that. I think that's all I wanted to say, Rajiv. Thank you.
Only thing I would want to say to what Dr. Arup said is that there is a lot more investment now and the climate for angel funds, for funds from VCs towards Make in India than it was earlier. So if ideas were being not taken ahead because there was lack of funding, that has actually reduced quite a bit. So I think to second your thought, I think if there is an idea, it will happen. And I firmly believe that it's not just about marketing and branding. If the product is good in today's networked economy, in today's digital economy, it will find its way out. And you know, you don't need to spend too much. I mean, and that goes on to prove the point that in today's world where half of the things, even in America if you go, are made in China, I mean, whole of Walmart is full of things that are made in China, still the most admired companies and the most admired valued companies are out of Silicon Valley. So the thought process and the idea and the concept is where the power is. And I think that's what can be harnessed here. And like you rightly said, that the technologies of IBM labs or for Microsoft or whatever are Indians, but mind you, they are probably work for hire versus creating something.
You wanted to make a comment.
I wanted to make a comment, just one comment, that, you know, there is a number behind the number that, you know, maybe our agriculture sector is contributing only 13% to 14% of our GDP. But in terms of population, 54% of our population is in agriculture, right? So unless, you know, we take these people, you know, all the industrial revolutions in the world have happened when people have been taken off agriculture and brought into manufacturing. So manufacturing is not just certain mix of the economy. Without manufacturing, we will not be able to pull people out of poverty. And poverty is also a very serious issue in our country. We have seen tremendous progress, but largest number of poor people, BPL people, are in India, and I think, you know, this number should also be taken care of.
So Rajiv, this is Naren Bakshi coming from Silicon Valley. So Sanjay, you remember we were together at Ranchi. So first of all, let me congratulate all of us, really all of us, to see where we are. I'm from 59 batch. I think there are few people, maybe in the audience, that are before that. Can you raise your hands, please? Can you raise? Can you get up, please? Who else is there before 58? Anybody? So at least we have starting point 58, 59. I must tell you, when I met Sanjay in Ranchi, I'd gone last year for 7 days. My batch had done 50th anniversary of passing out. We were 270 people when we started. It took us 6 months, Dr. Mishra, it took us 6 months of hard work to locate about 80% of those people. We found out, unfortunately, that about 10% had passed away. Institute did not know almost anything about any of those students. Fortunately, that effort paid off. Great things happened. 75 of us, families, were there at Ranchi, got inspired, really got re-inspired, emotionally connected, wanted to start doing something. And one thing we did do, which is a starting point, a good point, is we said, look, there is nothing, let's at least see how we can start creating a legacy fund. The idea was, there was no way for Americans, US citizens to pay anything, even if they wanted to Birla Institute, because you need to create a similar thing to trust in US. I must tell you, only last week, that batch worked hard, something that normally takes 18 months, 6 months, they've been able to last week get approval of US government to be able to create a 501c3 organization. So that has happened. So let's give a round of applause. Now I must tell you what needs to happen. I'm honestly pained, because I live in Silicon Valley. The hundreds of us, top companies, when we look just to our sister institution, Birla Institute Pilani, that alumni is thriving alumni. They've done so much through Cisco's and so on to help their institution. BIT Mesra Ranchi is no less. I've been to Pilani. It is much harder place, Dr. Mishra, to live. It's hard. So what we have is tremendous. So our opportunity as alumni is tremendous. I'm so delighted that I flew. I was going to come next week, but once I found out, Arup, that I must be here, I just arrived 2 days back, was in Jaipur, came here, and I'm so delighted that we are all together. And Dr. Mishra will do everything possible to support you.
Any other question?
My name is A.K. Ghosh, 79 batch. My question is for Mr. Rajiv Chawla. You have covered your entire presentation very nicely. Couple of times the issue came up about the digital part, taking it far off in the rural belts. All of the speakers somewhere or other touched it. Few minutes back, Dr. Mishra also shared the issue of agriculture and all. You have a CSR part in a big way in pan-India basis. Now you have brought it down to the state level, and there is a CSR head in every state. Is there any focused area on IT related for the agro related part or the rural related part, where there can be so many offshoots, the outsourcing, whatnot, and we can add values for the demands of our country? This is all. Thank you.
Well, right now, our entire CSR budget is going into building toilets. It is Prime Minister's wish that we should have toilets in every petrol station. So if you say about 3 lakh rupees per toilet, and he wants us to build toilets in every petrol station, so most of us here, in fact, the entire CSR budget is now going for building toilets. So these are the basic things which need to be taken care of. Yes, but for the rural sector, we had established some time back.